Hi guys. There's a whole lot going on in the house I'm staying in right now, so I'll just catch a moment with you in the bathroom. I wanted to talk to you about something that is my brother coined the red light syndrome when he owned a recording studio years ago where he would record musicians and make CDs and stuff. And he noticed that they would practice a few times, and then as soon as he turned on all the recording equipment, it would be totally different, right? And they would get the red light syndrome, and it gets frustrating, I would suppose, being a recording artist, you know, to get and capture someone when they're not, when they don't get the red light syndrome, the red light syndrome. Same thing with film, right? For me, absolutely, I get the red light syndrome, and my camera doesn't have a red light. Meaning when it's on, there's a little red light in the lens that you can see when the camera's recording or when it's not. Mine's not built like that, so, but still, symbolically, you know when that camera's recording, right? Seems like and I've talked to people who know me real good, like my daughters, for instance. And they can't watch my YouTube videos, or don't, because of my voice, or probably because of the red light syndrome. Maybe I'm different when I'm with you. When it's just me and you, whenever there's the third person, you'll notice this in my clips if you watch enough of them. If I have one of the kids with me, or another person I'm talking to, or I'm filming, even if I'm not filming me, my voice might be different, right? What is that? The red light syndrome makes us self-conscious, or, you know, do a lot of self-editing where, you know, when the camera's not on, you can actually be yourself. When it comes on, we're doing all this mental self-editing, like, oh, I shouldn't talk about that, and oh, I better not, you know, I don't want to laugh, I don't want to show the shit in my teeth, you know, or who knows what's, like, I have a self-editing now because I've lost a few teeth, and so when I smile real big, you see these gaps, and I'm very self-conscious of it, so I try not to, my internal self-editing as I'm filming is saying, oh my God, don't smile so big. You're going to show that gap. And what changes our voice? Because I've recently talked to, I call him my YouTube BFF, because I don't go to that level with very many people. And this is the first time, actually, I've had a phone conversation with someone who the friendships continued afterwards. So that's a good thing, right? But he said my voice is different on the phone than he was used to watching in my videos. It makes me think, because I really want to show up real for you. I just want to capture a few moments, talk about a few things. So when I have, and for me, sometimes when I turn on the lens, I go to a different world with you. You and I are somewhere where I don't go there with my counselor. I don't go there with my best friend, my daughters, my mom, my brothers. You know, it's like I open up to you more than anybody. It's weird. But there's a clip I want to do about that kind of, because there is so many things I want to open up to you about and talk about, but I shrivel up and have chicken balls really bad. You know? Well, they're out on the limb topics that have to do with a lot of people's faith in what they've learned and what they have grown to know as truth. And I don't want to challenge that truth, you know. Well, I'm not talking about that right now. I am talking about the red light syndrome. Tell me in your comments if you've had experiences where it keeps me from filming too much because I don't want to lose the actual moment. It's pretty selfish of me, I think, because I have seen some incredible moments that would have been outstanding YouTube clips, but I didn't take the time, or no, it's not that I didn't take the time, it's that I selfishly didn't turn on the red light, because everybody would change, and all of a sudden the moment would change. And everybody's all self-conscious, especially that I have a YouTube channel, you know. They know I'm not going to just sit on it in my computer. So, yeah. I apologize for missing lots of great clips. Oh, man. I'm not kidding. And if I get... Can you hear that vacuum? Yep, I'm catching a moment right here in the middle of all kinds of family chaos going on. It's awesome. And they're rooting me on to just to give me the space to do it. It's amazing. Sorry for rambling on. Thank you for listening. Thanks for commenting. Thank you for subscribing if you're new. I'm long. It takes me a while to get to the point. It takes me sometimes a while, and I realize I hadn't even said anything through the whole clip. Well, you know what? I'll just keep talking to you because for 6 years now, I've been wanting to spit some things out, and I'm gonna get the balls to do it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.